an inspiration from the sauna break. Okay, let's observe who you are, what I am, what you are, what everyone is. Understood for myself that there's two of us. There is something like the energy, the free energy around us and in us. And then there is a focused energy that are the cells of our body. Every organ, every part of our human body, hair, everything is one thing, but consists of millions of things. So there is one very simple free thing, the consciousness, the awareness, the oneness, the one universal energy, mind. I don't want to say these religion words. I don't like to use them. So, I'm not grown up with this, and to me, I'm a scientist, so I understand everything from a more abstract way, from science. So there is this energetic consciousness that is more all of us. And the body, the whole body thing, the human body thing, is split into millions of parts, all with functions, with their own functions, programmed with their functions. Each organ sends out signals. I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, I'm tired, I want to do something, I want to go skiing, I want to do something with my hands, I want to take a walk, I want to have sex, I want to watch something with my eyes, I want to hear something, I want to hear a nice song. There is so many things that our human body wants to experience, wants to experience in this way, yes, in this life. I mean, life is yesterday, is tomorrow, is all the time there. But so, and of course sometimes it can be overwhelming to be ourselves, because within us it's like having 100 children. It's like the consciousness has to fulfill the need of many children that are all inside of you. One child wants this, you could see it as a metaphor. I use that as a metaphor. That all these organs and function parts of our body are like little children wanting things. And that's sometimes overwhelming, so we have to keep it in order. And that's why there is this energy that is very calm and silent and it has no need at all. But that's what's aliving this form, and what is only capable of deciding, okay, you are hungry? Well, now I know you are the decider. Which child gets satisfied, which need, which want. So you are really this is what I call with you. When I talk about you, I mean, I'm talking to your consciousness, to this consciousness that we are all connected with, and that understands what I'm talking about. Yeah. And understanding that makes it so much more, it gives you a direction, a more more distance to your human physical being and your needs and your wants. It separates you first of all from this, that you are not that. The you doesn't need any of this, but the body needs you. It's the other way around, and that's the most important thing. We all have to realize. I think this is the core understanding, that this form that we are, that we have chosen to give life to, we have chosen that as we decided to come here as a baby in this form and to develop in this form that it is forming. So use it and enjoy because you have chosen it. Enjoy that form that you have chosen. And you have chosen and if you have chosen all the experiences so far, no matter how bad or nice they were, be thankful, grateful about all of the experience you so far had. But understand that this body that you have with all its functions is a gift to you, but it's rather the way around. This body has you as a gift, because without you wanting to saying yes to allowing the child to go and jump on a trampoline or go and have a banana to eat, or if you don't allow it, then it can't do it. And so it needs you. You're willing, you're wanting, you're enjoying of using these components of your system body, of the body that is there to experience. And for you it's a gift, because this way you can experience something. Because without a body you could not experience nothing. There would not be a thing that you can experience, that you can feel, touch, hear, smell, all the senses that we have. We couldn't experience this. So really start appreciating your own self. Start loving this gift that's been given to you, that you have chosen. And that is a more important part. You don't have to be like, okay, grandma gave you a gift for Christmas. Okay, you don't like this gift, but she gave it to you, so please say thank you. To the child, we have to say thank you. But no, it's the way around. You have chosen this particular body as a gift. You went to the shop, said, I want this. There was all kinds of things, and even nothing. You could have also said, no, I don't want anything. I want to keep being the energy, only free energy. But you have chosen, no, I want that. You went to that shop and you bought this body. Let's imagine it that way. So, I was reading a book about a woman who an accident burned from the top of the head down to the bottom of her feet, all the skin. She was completely burned. Her whole skin was burned, and she recovered in 15 days and said, I go home now. She had to subscribe papers in the hospital. They didn't want didn't want to let her go. But she said, I no, I will be fine, I'm healing, because in these 15 days she explained what happened to her, what was her consciousness, what happened, how she went out of her body, got contact with this form that she calls God, and how she understood how everything is and what we are and how we are. And yes, it reminded me of my own experiences that I had 3 years ago, and even before that. No, actually before that. I had this experience where I went to a hospital, where I had to go to that hospital. Well, I was taken to the hospital because I passed out completely. Because I didn't drink enough, and I got absolutely dehydrated. That was the explanation. And I didn't understand because I was not out in the heat often. Anyhow, but there was something going on inside of me, some revolution, huh? And as I was laying in this ambulance car, not being able to move, but awakening from the pass out, as I closed my eyes, laying there, I felt so much like that, having lost all my energy power that is alive in me. I can explain that now with other words, which I could not at that time. I didn't know what's happening with me. I did not know what happened, and after years, I didn't know what really happened. I just knew that it was no dehydration. It can't be. I drank, and it was something else. But I couldn't explain, and I didn't know, and now I know. Now I know how to explain it from reading this book of this woman. And she explained it exactly. She was always taking care of others, of her family, of all others. But she never took care of herself, and meaning by serving herself. It is more like you never serve yourself. You never say thank you to your body. You never say thank you to you, because there is a you, and there is another you that is living in you, like I explained in the beginning. And you have to start serving, appreciating, thanking, helping, supporting this self that that you choose. It's like choosing to have a child. You choose to have this child body. Look at it as as one child with all kinds of needs. Either one child or 1,000 childs with needs that you have chosen to have. You can look at it the way you want it. Yeah, it's funny. So it's so crazy, but this is the only thing. And only by that, understanding that and becoming alive of that, aware of that, alive in your child that you have chosen, huh? Alive in it really, completely, allowing it to express, allowing it to be, allowing it to interpret, or even try to give the same words from a very famous speaker like ECKHART Tolle. And recording this and giving it into a channel again that people can listen to it. If this is what you want to do it. Don't be afraid or ashamed. Every human being, ECKHART, Bruce Lipton, every human being is the same like you. So you can do the same, and you never do it the same way. This is what you have to understand as well. You never, even if you copy someone or something, try to copy. You cannot copy someone because you give it a totally different energy, a different perspective. And even if it's small perspective change. But with your different voice, with your different tongue you give it, every word gets another meaning. You can say one sentence, I love you, in a way, I love you. You can say it, I love you. It's completely different. And that's the difference that makes it up to be you. So allow yourself to be you with expressing something that you have heard from somewhere, some other, but you repeating it, you giving it with your way out. I mean, every bird learns singing from other birds, but it's still singing. It's not saying, okay, he sings so well, and he can do it better than I don't sing. I don't. He's doing it still in his own way, and that's why it gives a huge, wonderful concert of different voices, different sounds, all vibrating together in a much nicer sound than only one single sound. Yeah, that's what's the aliveness, the fullness. Is expressing. If all the birds are singing, there you see this fullness, this abundance, this huge abundance. A full tree of thousands of little tree, how do you call them? I just look at a tree in front of me. There's this one big massive I don't know the words in English, but the huge center part where from that all the little parts grow away. You know what I'm talking about. And there are thousands of little pieces growing, exploding in every springtime, new ones. Every springtime there are new ones exploding and growing in all directions from only one tree. It's like our cells, our nerve system. Yeah, a tree, if you look at it, it's like our nerve system as well. You can see the mirror or the picture of abundance within everything, within wood, tree, leaves, flowers, birds, animals, and not just one, like a big swarm of birds flying through the sky. The huge, massive fields of grass, fields of plants. Huh? This is so much abundance. All of this grass that is food for animals, and they don't have to do nothing to get this grass. It's just there. They just walk and it's there, and they can eat it. They don't go to work, so the grass starts growing. No. So there, I take the loop to that you deserve everything. You deserve everything because you chosen to be here in this body. You wanted this body that is hungry, that needs food to eat, that needs love to experience, that needs physical, emotionally connection to others, that wants to feel, to enjoy their whole body, huh? Like your feet running. Get as fast as you like. Go to the Olympic Games and run against each other. Do battles, but like it, love it, enjoy it. Don't make a game out of it where you feel bad all the time because you are not as good as. Or don't start that game. Stop that game. Start the game of, oh, I love using my legs. I love my body that it's able to run so fast. And how much faster can I go to be more, how do you say, children are not naughty. What's the word? In German it's neugierig. Hallo. Wissen Sie, was neugierig auf Englisch heißt? Mir fällt das Wort nicht ein. Ja, egal. Ich spreche gerade drum. Okay, well, it doesn't matter what kind of word it is. But to loving to know new things, to be liking to get to know things, huh? There is, you know what I mean. Okay, yeah. Become that, because this is what you are. Remember how you were as a child. There you were more closer to that connection of just that being that you were before you chosen to go into that body. Because and that's why you remembered much better as you were a child how it was, how you are, how the you that came into you alives you, what it tells you. You can listen much more to it because this voice is still louder than the surrounded of stuff in your environment there. Your senses are not as developed yet, so you are much more connected still to that other voice. But the more you get older, the more your senses develop, and the more you are changing and not hearing that voice anymore, because you get more connected to what is out there. And then there comes a point, if you completely lose the connection, when you maybe, I'm just thinking, maybe you become one. You meld more and more together. And if you don't, if you push, if it starts that you completely only focus on the senses that you have and forget about the being that you are, then something will happen to you, because you need that. Remember, without this consciousness inside of you, you cannot be alive, and your body starts creating symptoms, sicknesses, illnesses. All these things happen when you don't want to listen to that consciousness anymore. When you became too much focused on your senses, on your outer senses, that are just a kind of tool for you to experience, but you are not the tool. Yeah. Okay. I wish you a wonderful day, and always remember who you are. You, your body, with everything in it, is a lottery win that you have chosen, that you've been given. Yeah.